Have you ever looked at the college basketball standings and seen two or more teams with identical records, wondering how in the world they decide who gets the higher seed in the conference tournament? It can definitely seem a bit like a mystery, leaving fans scratching their heads about the postseason pecking order. Well, the answer is that conference ties in college basketball are broken by a series of predefined rules established by each individual conference. There isn't one universal tiebreaker system for all of college hoops. Instead, each conference, like the Atlantic Coast Conference or the Big Ten, has its own specific set of criteria, usually starting with head-to-head competition to determine seeding and champions. The primary reason these detailed tie-breaking procedures exist is to ensure fairness and provide a clear, objective method for ranking teams with identical records. These rules are crucial for assigning seeds in the conference tournament, which can significantly impact a team's path to an automatic bid for the National Collegiate Athletic Association tournament. Without them, decisions would be arbitrary, leading to confusion and potential disputes. The hierarchy typically begins with head-to-head records because it directly measures how teams performed against each other, which is the most direct comparison. To understand how a specific tie will be broken, the best approach is to consult the official website of the conference in question. Each conference will publish its complete tie-breaking procedures, usually within its basketball tournament policies or operations manual. These rules often progress through several steps. First, head-to-head record among tied teams. If a tie remains, they might look at records against common opponents, performance against the highest-ranked teams in the conference, or even advanced metrics like the net ranking. For a multi-team tie, some conferences may break the tie one team at a time, moving to the next criteria for the remaining tied teams. It is fascinating to note how some conferences even incorporate factors like a team's road record against tied opponents or the outcome of their final regular season game into their deeper tie-breaking criteria. Sometimes, for ties that persist through all other methods, a random drawing or a coin flip might be the very last resort, though this is rare. This iterative process means that breaking a three-way tie is not just comparing all three teams at once, but often breaking off one team, and then resolving the remaining two-way tie with the initial criteria. Understanding these nuanced tie-breaking rules allows you to follow the conference races with much greater insight and confidence. Knowing that a team's head-to-head victory earlier in the season could have major implications for their tournament seeding adds an exciting layer of strategy to every game, making the run-up to the conference tournaments even more thrilling and transparent for every fan.